And would the DNA have a reason to motivate that kind of thing? Well, of course it would, because it's going to help its survival overall for the same reason that it motivates us to just simply procreate. So that's what I expect of material spirituality. Now, you said some other things that I really enjoyed, just because I take them as a kind of, definitely as a compliment, that I put myself in a interesting and unique position philosophically. I am reductionist, but no, I don't put a lot of stock in reduction. To me, it's like writing a computer program. I write a computer program, I'm proud if it works. Doesn't mean I don't think there's 100 other ways the program could be written, and it certainly doesn't mean I don't think it could be written better, because whenever you write one piece of software, one thing that surely happens if you're still paying attention to it is you figure out how you could have done it better. So that's what my reduction, that's what my reductions are like. Yeah, I reduce something down to its parts so they can be analyzed, but I believe there's 100 other ways to reduce them, and I'll do some of those other ways, because it's all about getting another perspective to see something from a different angle. But as a result, yeah, the fact that I'm sort of a perspectivist and surrealist, and I believe in absurdity in these things, but I don't emphasize them. I emphasize the systematizing that I like to do. Yeah, I think this is an answer to what we need, how we need to bring these things together, how we need to bring the uber rational, concrete thinker together with the poetic, more parallel thinker. Is this process that we will reduce things, we will systematize, we will take the randomness, and we will invent an idea like a stochastic function so that we can simulate randomness with something regular, something predictable, so we can hook that concrete idea together with the more naturalistic, organic ideas that you see from the poets and this other half of our brain. I want to fuse those, and I do find that it's very difficult for both sides of that equation to really criticize my approach. There's enough elements of each approach that they can't just dismiss it as like the artist type will dismiss that concrete thinker as unimaginative, uncreative, uninspired, uninspiring, and the concrete thinker will criticize the poet as phantasmagorical and just believing in new age nonsense and believing whatever they want with no limitation, being entirely creative and not restricting themselves at all to reality. I don't think you can pull any of those automatic comebacks to me. Now, people still react against my philosophy because they see that I'm saying something different than them. I might go to the metaphysical people and I say, well, look, we have a spirit body, but it's not metaphysical. They don't like that. And I go to a concrete thinker and say, yeah, we have science and cause and effect, but the universe is still indeterminate, and they don't like that. But they are struck silent a lot. Sometimes they're struck silent and it's clear they know what they disagree with, and they still don't have an answer that addresses the way I'm approaching these issues. Often they think that's just because my ideas are unique enough. They haven't seen them, so they have answers for the things they've seen over and over and over. So they sort of figure that in the future they could figure something out, but they're kind of at a loss to do it. But other times it's like people just don't understand me at all. I mean, like literally, like I'm talking backwards to them. Like certain people, I can't ask them the time of day that they won't get confused and we're stuttering and stopping mid-sentences and trying to, no, I thought but wait, this crazy communication, and where I'm coming from is so bizarre to them, they can't make heads nor tail of it. And in that case, some of those people react and call me stupid or say that my ideas are empty. But that's pretty rare, because people do sense that I'm intelligent enough that you probably, you could be right, but you're not going to get away with it, trying to make me look stupid without taking a certain risk of looking stupid yourself, which is, not something I like to do. I don't like to make people, or I'm not saying, I can make people feel stupid. I'm just saying that that's the case. Some people are hesitant in that final way. So I find some of the people that do the knee-jerk reactions to me are, they're not to be taken seriously because they've simply miscalculated the terrain. But But anyway, yeah, so on spiritual materialism, it's a very good feedback, because I know that you have ideas that I think are right in line with the kind of thing that I'm getting at with this. So it's good to see how the communication works with someone who's, basically sympathetic to my ideas. Not that you would agree with them, but sympathetic, and this may be cool. Maybe there's, something to learn from this. I don't see you as someone, I see you as someone like me that doesn't adopt views whole, but, it's like, what you like, you take in, and so I see you as open to this idea, and so it's very interesting to see like where I'm still dealing with basically language issues okay, spirituality just means, it's a frame to people that it means metaphysics. I'm not going to give it up and call it something else, because I think it's important to live spiritually. I think we need to discover the material reasons that's important, just like we needed to discover the material reasons that we have lust. It helps us. I mean, if you are feeling just a ton of desire for somebody and they don't want you, realizing what it's all materially about helps you not be a nutcase. Not to go psych. If you think somebody, that it's a metaphysical message, that your feeling of lust and wanting of a particular person is like a message from the ether, from God. God's telling you, you must have this person, that person is for you. You could go nuts. You could kill that person. You could kill the lover they have chosen. You can be just fucking crazy, because you have this metaphysically absolute idea of what's going on. It helps us to step back and go, okay, I'm having this feeling. The person doesn't want me. I just need to get over it. Because you can get over it. It's possible for it to happen again. That even if it isn't going to happen again, it wasn't God telling you that it had to happen this time with this person. And I think in general, this is true with materialism. To find the real reason for something, the material reason that something it can be a particular way, is to help us sort out why it might not end up that way, or to help us sort out making it that way in the end. To turn our blind metaphysical lust into love and compassion, when to check it, when not to be jealous even though you're feeling jealous, and all of these things. I think they're helped by material explanation, and it's just a part of, the more you know about reality, the more you can make informed decisions, and emotions can get in the way, but basically you can master your emotions, and if you do, then with more information you will have more wisdom in your decisions.